YouTubians, it's Hey Jane again at SeeJayneCope. Today I'm doing another abstract art painting, which is only just an expression of how I was feeling at the time I was painting it. Wasn't going for like a grand masterpiece or anything. But thank you for tuning in to another video. And if this is your first video of mine you're viewing and you like it, I have a few more. Planning on making a lot more. You can also see a lot more of my paintings and doodles and drawings on Instagram. And you can follow me at Twitter, all at HeyJane at SeeJayneCope. This one is titled Feather Burns. I did it early February this year, I think, maybe mid-February. It was a really bad time for me, pain-wise. My back was hurting so bad from fibromyalgia, and it was spreading to my shoulder blades, my shoulder joints, elbows, arms, hips, all of my limbs really. And I just felt so drawn up, like I couldn't really move very much. I was bordering on a meltdown or overload. Actually both, pretty much. But I decided that I wasn't gonna freak out and panic like I felt like I was about to. I decided that instead I would paint a picture of how I was feeling. Free flow with it. Just use the colors that were speaking to me at the time, and brush strokes. Ended up going with some really fiery looking colors and lines. And it was a pretty good expression of how I felt physically and a little mentally. I couldn't think straight. I felt like I was probably going to die if I didn't just have a panic and heart attack at the same time. I just wanted to cry, and I did after I got done with this. There wasn't really much that I could do. I had a heat wrap. Didn't help a whole lot. The only thing that did was just to go somewhere dark and quiet after I was done with this and cry. Just lose it. Cry my eyeballs out. And just pray for the pain to stop, really. But this painting and art therapy that I've been doing here lately, it's really helped in the long term, and a little kind of in the short term-ish, if that makes sense. It keeps me distracted so that I can focus and realize that I'm not going to die. I'm not going to freak out and panic and lose my shit. That I'm going to be okay, and that I can make it through this because I've made it through so many other instances like this. And painting really helps me focus my energy into realizing all of that. I had someone today, or yesterday, comment on my Instagram page saying that my perspective was normal, but my composition was great, and honestly, I really had no idea what he's talking about. I'm not a professional artist. I've never sold any paintings or anything artsy like that. I've not gone to an art school, couldn't afford it. All of this is driven by pure, unadulterated passion and pain. So I really had no idea what he was talking about. I don't know if it was just my lack of education, because I ain't got no learning, or if it was just my autism getting the better of me. I don't know. I just thanked the guy politely and said thanks for the feedback. I mean, what else do you say to that? I didn't want to seem stupid and be like, what mean? But yeah, just in case anyone had any doubts, I'm not a professional artist, really. I'm not a professional therapist. I'm not really anything other than an autistic person bearing their soul on canvas. That's it. So I get sidetracked. I'm sorry. Back to what I was originally saying. I was on borderline meltdown mode, but by the end of this, I was a little bit more calm. I did not have a panic attack, and I'm really proud of that. Like I said, I realized I was going to be okay. I was going to make it through, and this was just going to make me stronger. My whole body felt like it was on fire. My skin hurt to the touch. Even the softest clothes just felt like they were ripping my skin apart. My sweet hubby, he was so kind. He felt so bad. He didn't really know what to do for me other than just lay next to me without touching me, other than holding my hand and telling me that it was going to be okay until I cried myself to sleep. And I'm just so grateful to have someone so sweet and caring and understanding in my life, because it's a real blessing, and not everyone has that. And that's just so sad to me. Things like this, whenever I come out of the meltdown, after I've had a good long sleep, and the pressure fronts from weather, which usually is what really triggers my worst pain days, whenever they pass, I have time to just sit back and look at whatever I've created and think how good it is that I was able to get through, and how thankful I am to have something that really helps me like this, and to have someone to help me through it. But thank you for listening to my little ramblings. It's much appreciated. I'm hoping to start doing more videos. Maybe make a few videos of how I cope with the neurotypical world around me. Thanks for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed this video, and that maybe you'll enjoy some of my other videos. Bye!